I'm a master at procrastination. The only time I actually feel motivated is the night right before something's due. And every time I mention this to someone, their go-to advice is always the same: use a planner. Apparently, I should list out all the tasks, organize them in order, block time in my calendar, and set reminders. As if I haven't already tried all of that. The issue isn't planning, it's actually sticking to the plan. Whenever my phone buzzes with a calendar notification reminding me of what I should be doing, I look at it, sigh, and ignore it. For the longest of time, I thought I was just lazy or undisciplined. Each time I pulled an all-nighter before a deadline, I blamed myself for ending up in that high-stress mess. I'd swear I never repeated. But then, the next day, I'd get another reminder and still procrastinate. What's worse is that when I procrastinate, I'm not even doing something enjoyable. Over time, this cycle of avoiding work, then hyper-focusing under pressure followed by guilt really started me to wear down. I began doubt my own abilities. It felt like I was stuck on a treadmill, constantly moving but not getting anywhere. This loop didn't just stress me out, it led to full-on burnout. I started feeling like I was wasting my potential, my time, and my entire life. And let's be honest, time is the most valuable thing we have. We all have dreams, we all want to chase it. But if we keep letting procrastination call the shots, those dreams can quietly slip right through our fingers. If you're feeling stuck like I was, then something has to change before you end up further from life you really want. That's when I realized I needed to take action. I was eventually diagnosed with ADHD and suddenly a lot of things made sense. Most of the typical productivity hacks just don't work for the neurodivergent brain like mine. But after years of trials and error, I finally found a method that worked. And it also helped me my previous YouTube channel to grow from 0 to 26,000 subscribers, establish a regular workout habit which I never had before, and even make time for my family and personal interest. Now I'm not saying I have turned into something productivity robot. There are still some days I am less consistent than I'd like, but if nothing you have tried has worked and you're tired of feeling bad about it, this video might just help. Let's start with a challenge many of us face, especially if you have ADHD, and that's time blindness. Time blindness means you don't have intuitive sense of time passing. You might sit down to work, get completely absorbed, and suddenly realize hours have flown by. Or it could be the opposite. You feel like you have been grinding for hours, but it only 10 minutes passed. This messed up your ability to stick to a schedule because you're constantly misjudging how long tasks take. I'd planned thinking, I finished this project in an hour and spent 2 hours on it, which throws off the rest of my day. But this isn't just poor time management, it goes deeper. If you can't accurately estimate how long things take, your entire day becomes chaotic. And suddenly, you're behind schedule, overwhelmed, and feeling completely out of control. And this isn't exclusive for ADHD, anyone can struggle with time blindness to some degree. But time blindness is just one piece of the puzzle. The other big challenge is fluctuating energy levels. Some days you woke up feeling unstoppable, but the other days you can barely drag yourself out of bed. Like I felt this morning. This up and down energy is a major reason why sticking to routine is so tough for you. It's not laziness or lack of willpower. It's just that your energy doesn't show up the same way every day. Traditional time management tells you to break your day into tidy blocks, assuming you can be equally productive all day long. That's just not realistic. I used to do this all the time, planning every hour, setting reminders, only to crash halfway through because I overlooked my one crucial thing, my energy. Yes, managing your time is important, but it's only part of the equation. If you're drained, it doesn't matter how much time you have scheduled for a task, you won't get it done effectively. Here's a better way to look at it. So time is fixed. We all get 24 hours, but our energy fluctuates. It depends on how well you slept, what you ate, your stress levels, even the time of the day. Ignoring that is setting yourself up to fail. If your schedule doesn't align with your energy, it's going to fall apart. For example, if your peak energy hits in the afternoon, but you schedule deep work in the morning, you will likely feel frustrated and burnt out. So what's the solution for managing time and energy, especially when you also struggle with time blindness? So let me introduce you to something that changed everything for me, the 2 calendar method. Here's how it worked. Every day you plan your task, estimate how long each will take, and block that time in your calendar. This step alone tackles time blindness by forcing you to make realistic time guesses. But, and this is the key, you also use a second calendar. This one is your reverse log. For example, you scheduled a project from 10 am to noon, but you actually didn't start at until 11 and kept working until 2. You log that in your second calendar. This side-by-side view, plan versus reality, is eye-opening. It helps you pinpoint where your time actually goes. For those with time blindness, this is a total game changer. You start recognizing patterns, how long tasks will take versus what you expected. With that insight, your planning becomes more accurate over the time. But the benefits go beyond just time. This method also helps you manage your energy better. And at the end of the day, take a few minutes to reflect. Compare both the calendars. When did you feel energized? When did you hit a slump? Did you have surprise productivity burst? As you do this regularly, patterns will start to emerge. Maybe you always crash after lunch, or maybe your creative peak is in the evening. Once you recognize those patterns, you can align your most important tasks with your high energy windows and save the low stakes stuff for your low energy times. If you want to go even deeper, track other factors that affect your energy, like sleep, your meals, your exercise. This gives you a full picture of what works best for you, and it also helps combat perfectionism. Instead of beating yourself for the messing up the schedule, you treat your day like an experiment, constantly learning and adjusting. Now let's talk about another major productivity killer, that is feeling overwhelmed. I have already dealt with this a lot. When you have got a mountain of tasks in front of you, it's hard even to know where to begin. My brain just resists. I either shut down completely or get sidetracked by unimportant things. It's actually a common ADHD experience called analysis paralysis. Everything feels urgent, everything feels important. You don't know where to start, so you don't even start at all. So to beat this, you have got to master prioritization. When you know what truly matters, it's easier to take action and ignores the noise. But prioritizing can be surprisingly hard because honestly, sometimes everything feels important. And I tried a bunch of tools and techniques, but eventually I found that Notion is the best tool at this. It lets me build a highly flexible schedule based on my energy, and it combines to-do list, notes, habits, and calendar in one app. But the magic really happens when the task core feature. And when I saw how well it worked for ADHD brain like mine, I quickly decided to share with you in this YouTube video. So how does it work? So for example, you have got a bunch of tasks, but don't know where to start. So you can just assign the task in the Notion and you can prioritize according to time of the day. When you found out at which time you are most productive, you can prioritize it accordingly. So you don't need to overthink this. So go and check out Notion app, link in the description. So traditional to-do lists often become overwhelming. Old tasks get buried, important ones fall through the cracks. But with Notion, your list evolves constantly. The most relevant tasks are always on the top and you can snooze it or dismiss item easily. Unlike other to-do lists where everything feels equally important, Notion helps you to see the difference between what's urgent and what's important and what's just recent. So you can easily focus on the tasks that are urgent and meaningful to your goals. And don't be afraid to say no to things that no longer matter you. If you have ADHD or just struggle staying organized, I can confidently say that Notion is one of the best tools out there. So if you have already tried other productivity apps, then let me know in the comments below. At the end of the day, sticking to schedule isn't about perfection. It's about building a system that works for you. A system that helps you grow little by little every single day. With the right tools and mindset, you can take back control of your time, beat overwhelm, and finally start making real progress towards your goals. So that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you will never miss out any video of mine. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.